Hello everybody, it's Kimi Shaibanin here, and today we are starting a new series on my channel, and this is the F1 2016 career mode with the Mana team. So we are heading into the starting grid order, where Nico Rosberg starts first. Then we start in third, and my teammate Pascal Wehrlein starts in 8th position. So we're starting here on the grid in Australia. This is my first race on this mod and on this game. And lights are out and away we go. In the Australian Grand Prix we get a pretty nice start. We jump Vettel in through the line, but look at that, Hamilton has got a nice start. He tries to make a move on Nico Rosberg. Hamilton completely misses the corner. We overtake Rosberg and we're up to the first position in this Grand Prix. A very good start from us, and I believe that we can get a good result here in Melbourne. So I've been training a lot in this mod, in this track. I think I've used every second of the practice session to train in this circuit, and you can see I got third in qualifying. I thought it was amazing, and Pascal Wehrlein did very well. I'm pretty proud of him too. So now we have about 2 second gap with Nico Rosberg, and in third position is Kimi Räikkönen. Hamilton just got a very nice start, but he messed up in the first corner. Heading into the S's, we have a 1.2 second gap with Nico Rosberg, and I believe, just try to agree with me guys, this Mana car looks absolutely amazing, but I'm gonna work on the helmet mods. I didn't install the helmet mod, and if you want to download this mod, I will put the link in the description below. This is a mod for F1 2014, and if you really want it, I can make a tutorial how to install it. So heading into the second lap into this corner, I kinda made a little mistake due to oversteer. We have Nico Rosberg right on our gearbox. He's trying to overtake. You can see the 3 arrows, and you can see him in the mirror. He goes on the outside of this corner, now on the inside, but he doesn't have enough room, and Kimi Räikkönen overtakes him, and I think he dropped out. I believe he dropped out. Yes, the two Ferraris are now behind us. And guys, I want to tell you one more thing. Power was awful. As we see in the third lap, Kimi Räikkönen tries to make a move, but we defend pretty well. And in this corner we brake late, and due to oversteer we just make not a very good exit. And look at the speed. Now I think he has DRS. No, he doesn't, but he still has the straight line speed. But Mana has the Mercedes engine, and it's still quick. Vehicle is pretty quick here. I'm switching on the prime times because the tire whip was killing me in this race. Hamilton goes fastest in this lap. We go into lap 4. I believe I made a pretty poor exit from these two chicanes, and Kimi Räikkönen was trying to make a move on the inside of this corner, but he didn't risk it. Vettel is behind him, and I see them in the mirrors. I see all the train in my mirrors, and they're close enough, and it was pretty hard to hold them. It was pretty hard. The Mana car isn't as fast as you think. And now on the straights, Kimi Räikkönen tries to overtake us, but he doesn't have enough speed. The straight ends just right there, and we defend pretty well. So in this corner, I believe, yes, the tires are absolutely killing me, and you can see Kimi Räikkönen trying to make the same move like Nico Rosberg, but he's trying to go into the outside of the chicanes, and he does go into the outside, and yes, yet again he loses the room and drops down the field, which gives us a gap, I believe about 3 seconds, but due to some mistakes we lose it. And Mercedes cars and Ferraris are very fast, and you can see the oversteer is absolutely killing me. In these corners, it's pretty hard to control the car. I wasn't able to keep up with my race pace all the race, but we still are first in this race, and Hamilton was trying to make a move, and now the two Mercedes are behind me and the two Ferraris, and look at that, our teammate is behind the second Ferrari, and I'm very happy with that. The key in my career mode, I believe I want to get as many points as I can for mana, and if I get offer for other team, I believe I will get, I think you guys change. You guys will agree or disagree, and I will just do the offer. But yet again, we make a mistake due to tire wear issues, and Hamilton, he's now in the inside, and heading into this corner. Hamilton squeezes us, but we defend pretty well. And Hamilton, I think, loses a place for Nico Rosberg. Is it true? No, it's true, but Nico Rosberg loses a place, and Kimi Raikkonen now is in third place. We get a pretty shocking exit from this corner, and now look at Hamilton. He has DRS and Rosberg and that Mercedes car, and Ferrari is getting into the inside, but Hamilton brakes early. We outbrake him, and we still keep the lead in this Grand Prix. Well, I'm pretty happy with the Manor car, and in this lap we're gonna go into the pits for our prime tires. A lot of cars I saw maybe chose the option tires, but I can't be bothered to run a whole 20 laps with the option tires because it's pretty hard to control them. And so yeah, we go into the pits. Let's see what the crew will be able to get us. Oh, 4.9, we got held up, and look at that, Hamilton is in front of us. He jumped us, and that's pretty bad news for us. We're off the base, and look at that, Felipe Nasser, we overtake on the pit exit. Nasser tries to get the straight line speed on us, but we still have fresher tires, and he hasn't pitted yet. So we're down to 10 plates, but some of the cars will pit. And at this point I thought I'm going to get, still I'm gonna receive the first place, but no! We are absolutely off the pace in this race, because in these stints Mercedes and Ferrari car was absolutely unstoppable. They were quicker, about 3 to 2 seconds. And I just couldn't cope with the pressure, and I couldn't. Look at that, Hamilton is getting away every corner, and I think he's using full rest, and we hit the bullet, and that doesn't help us to clear the gap. Look at that, 5.4 seconds off the pace. So we head into the 10th lap in this race. We overtake Pascal Wehrlein, and we're in 5th position. We are looking for the podium place in this race, but I will be happy if we finish this. We see Nico Rosberg and a Ferrari in front of us, and I was absolutely trying to get these prime tires heated and try to fight with those guys, but it's hard, it's pretty hard. You can see Pascal Wehrlein 2.6 seconds behind us with new tires as well. And I did a two-stop strategy. In this race. And so yeah, F1 2016. Just right in. So guys, I think, are you excited for this season? Make sure to let me know in the comments down below. But now heading into this corner, you can see the gap Nico Rosberg has made through one lap, and Pascal Wehrlein is actually catching us because we make too many mistakes, and I believe he's on the option tires, or he isn't. I can't really see. No, I think he's on a prime, but has way much better pace than us. 4.3 seconds behind Rosberg, now 5 seconds behind Rosberg. And look at that, Valrein is still trying to fight us. We out-qualified him and we're trying to outrace him, but Valrein is a pretty feisty one in this grid. But it's still fun to fight a teammate, still fun. He's in the second pretty car in this grid. And look at that on the straight. Pascal Wehrlein goes to the inside and it will be able to defend. Yes, we will. Kimi Räikkönen with the fastest lap in the race. I believe I haven't been. No, it was faster than my qualifying lap. How is that even possible? Out here, we miss the curb over here, and Pascal Wehrlein has a chance to overtake us. He goes to the outside into the SS. She gains like other mods too. But he gave up. He didn't have enough room. And he gave up. We're 10 seconds down on Nico Rosberg. And I believe we're down. We're out of the podium fights. And I think P5 would be a pretty good result for the first race for Mane. As we make a huge mistake in the almost the last corner of this track. Pascal Wehrlein goes to the outside and he overtakes us. We're getting into a rich mix. We're gonna try to take him back in our fifth position, and he defends pretty well. I just didn't try to risk it, and look at the oversteer. Look at the oversteer. I just feel like a tractor on the Melbourne track here. Pascal Wehrlein has jumped us, and we're down into P6. And in 7th position we can see Esteban Gutierrez with the new Haas F1 team. Just bringing some points in. Pretty good stuff. As we're trying to keep up with Pascal Wehrlein. And I was definitely quicker through these stints. Look at that, the gap is down to half a second. And we're gonna already see his gearbox, and we're gonna try to overtake it. Look at the pace is up, 1.2 up the pace. And a pretty nice exit through this car. And look at that, we have his slipstream. Just, we need to overtake in this corner. I think I'm gonna try through the outside. We go. He squeezes us, but we make the move. A little bit of corner cut, and we're back into 5th position in the Australian Grand Prix. Heading into this corner, we make a mistake, and you can see it's lap 20th. Why didn't I show any of that? Because it was absolutely boring. It was so boring. I think grass growing is more entertaining than watching this race. I was just making lap after lap after lap after lap. It even got boring for me. Let's see the stopwatch. Mane gave us 3.7 seconds, not too bad. And we're on the option tire, and Esteban Gutierrez overtakes us, of course, because he pits. He doesn't pit right now, and Kevin Magnussen is in 7th position. We're in 6th. And look at that, Pascal Wehrlein is right behind us, and he's trying to fight us. He pitted about 18th lap or something like that, and we have the fresher tire, but our tires are cold. But he has heated his tires, and in the last race segment, Gutierrez pitted. We're back into 5th position, and yeah, this is the last lap of the Grand Prix. We can just try to soak up the atmosphere that was in this Australian Grand Prix. We were leading for about 8 laps, and then we lost it in the pits. We lost it in the pits, and we couldn't keep up with them. We couldn't keep up with the leading group, and Pascal Wehrlein is right behind me, so I'm very happy for my team. We brought as much points as we could, so Kimi Räikkönen wins today's race in Melbourne. And guys, I'm very sorry about lack of uploading. I'm gonna try to upload because I've got my schedule now up, and running, because he was changing at my school. It was changing, but now I have it, and we can make a video every Thursday and Friday, and I would try to make one on the weekend. So just tell me, guys, if you enjoy these 2016 career mode, and if you want, if you want, I can make a tutorial how to install the mod, but I will leave the link in the description below. So here we are through the finish line we go, and it is P5, and our driver wasn't happy because the matter was aiming for second place. I was just like, how is that possible, man? So look, heading into the standings, Hamilton, Vettel, Rosberg, then us, Valrein, Gutierrez, Bottas, Magnussen, and Felipe Massa rounds out the top 10. And other cars like the Fernando Alonso, Verstappen has had a not a very good race. So we have the standings here. They are the same. Kimi Raikkonen still is leading. And the Constructor Championship, we're up in 3rd, and 4th position is Haas. And we're pretty happy. So this was today's race. Look at our driver, he's pretty upset. But in all cases, I'm pretty happy with this result. I'm really happy with this result. And I believe we will have more career modes videos. So anyway, guys, this has been Kimi Scheiben, and please like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you